is the center of Auroville, but I strongly believe if there is no Matrimandir, many of us will be not here. It's like she's there, always. She's there. And I don't know if people feel that, because many people just walking around, talking and taking photos and this and that. It's like they don't feel the presence of Mother, but it's her place, it's her house. She's really there. "1997 was my first moment arriving in Auroville, and I was in Pichanicolan, which was Anita, and they mentioned to me about Matrimandir. I was not planned to be in India because I was the Chief Operation Officer of Coca Cola for many years. I had to decide to go out for some holidays, and then was suggested to go to India. In India, the travel agency suggested to come to Auroville and after move 6 months and then go back. Then when I arrived to Pichanicolan, of course, just Anita mentioned about Matrimandir, but I was not attracted to go to Matrimandir. My first really touch with Mother and Sri Aurobindo was in Samadhi. I had very strong experience in the chamber, in the Matrimandir, that was first in the Samadhi and the chamber was the second. And because these two personal experience was my decision to stay in Auroville till today. I had very little time to be inside the Auroville job. I had more reputation, credibility outside Auroville. Even in India, I was very well reputed as street doctor. But inside Auroville, I didn't find connections in my job with the microorganisms. That means from 1997 to 2003, I never been involved with the Matrimandir. I was in the tea gardens in Darjeeling because I was helping the tea gardeners to do the conversion and after the certification for organic teas in Darjeeling area and West Bengal and Assam. In that moment, Tina sent me one SOS, Margarita, we need you here in Matrimandir, something is really wrong. And then I rushed from Darjeeling to Auroville. I went to see the gardens. She showed me the situation in the gardens. The gardens were really in bad shape. The grass was all eaten by pathogens, microorganisms. And when I saw Monsanto all over the storeroom, Monsanto company is evil by itself, but that product is the most evil thing because I come from Colombia, and in Colombia, my country signed an agreement with U.S. government to spray glyphosate in all our pristine forests because the cocaine control. And they think that spraying glyphosate, you finish the cocaine story. And I have seen how they kill beautiful, beautiful animals, wildlife, and plants and species, name it. And to have Monsanto in Matrimandir, for me it was sacrilege because Mother was very categoric in her books, not in the agenda, but in her own books. And I showed to all the executives in Matrimandir what she said. No chemical fertilizer and pesticides. Categorically, she said no, 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 3 times no. And what's a Matrimandir? Matrimandir means the mother of house. In her own house, these people were spraying glyphosate for control weeds and whatever. In that moment, I realized, oh God, I had to put more energy here in the gardens, and I was involved in the garden job since 2003. And I became coordinator in the gardens. I'm making all the preparations, all the natural and not only microorganisms but medicinal plants preparations. Until today, we supply to Matrimandir pest control and fertilization. There are a couple of trees that we save from the cut. One is the people tree behind, and the second is the plumaria. When you just go in the pass, everybody passed by for that plumaria on the left side. That plumaria was dead dead, they want to cut. I had showed that 2 trees to vice presidents from Tata that came to visit Auroville. I showed them, look, because the restoration of those trees was done with the Tata compost that I do with them, that they donated for saving these trees. And I did with the microorganisms. And the flourish of that trees and the plumaria blossom every year go from 0 to full blossom, and again from 0 to full blossom. For me and for many who know the story is the footprint that what microorganisms can do for the planet inside the Matrimandir gardens. We had very good team in that time. Whatever happened, they are there. Oh, in that time, I don't know how this team is today, but always were there. 6 in the morning until 9 in the morning, totally garden work. And when we had to save the banyan tree a couple of times, especially one after the cyclone that was really cut the branch and made such a damage, that's very, very grateful work. That you see mother presence in that moment. You see, yeah, she's here with us.